Okay, so we got McGorty here, Bowerman Track Club debut, first win, World Championship standard. I mean, had to go pretty much to plan, right?
As far as getting the world standard, yeah, I think we imagined the race going a little differently, but I think that's kind of the nature of track. It rarely goes exactly how you expect it to go or what like the plan is. So I think just tried to mentally prepare to have different scenarios go on. Didn't actually expect that one, but I was glad I was kind of able to mentally grind through it.
How did you envision this race?
After Lopez had dropped off, Ryan and I were going to kind of switch maybe every 600 to just kind of get it to a farther point in the race where it's basically just 800 to go and you can kind of just muscle that. But I just don't think he was feeling it coming off of altitude. We only left on Wednesday, so
on when?
Wednesday.
Yeah.
So it was a pretty quick turnaround, and I just think some days you're not going to have it, and I think his legs were just a little heavy today.
Yeah, good look. I could tell you went like immediately once Lopez was off. You sort of weren't messing around.
Yeah, I could kind of tell. We'd gotten in such a rhythm running 32 that I could kind of tell there was a little slowdown. So just kind of trusted my gut and went around and tried to stay on.
So how has it been training with Bowerman? If this is your first altitude camp, what's it been like?
It's been amazing. The fall was really great. I think the guys were super helpful in the transition, and I'd been up to altitude before with Stanford, so I was semi-experienced, but obviously a professional altitude camp's a little different, and I think it was really easy just to mesh with the guys, and it was just really exciting to hop into workouts and really push myself mentally and physically. But I mean, it's been a great transition. I've been loving every day, and really, really pleased that my debut for the team can go so well.
Yeah. So I'm sure, NCAA champ coming out of college, you've got some options. Why did you choose Bowerman?
Ever since, I think, coming into college, I'd kind of always looked up to Bowerman. I remember before Peyton Jordan, my freshman year, Milt said that Jerry had asked how I was doing, and I think that just made my day, definitely. And I think, I just always looked up to how their athletes had competed at the highest level. It seemed like a good group of guys, and I really just wanted Jerry to be my coach. And so it's been very easy from day one just to buy in. And I've really enjoyed building that relationship and look forward to continuing to work on it.
So what's it been like transitioning from Jerry as a guy you look up to and somebody else that you look up to him being a actual coach?
I remember I did a little altitude camp with them at St. Moritz, and I walk in and I'm rooming with Ryan Hill and Evan Jager, and that was just the moment that it was okay, this is now the switch. I'd looked up to all these guys and now I'm roommates with them, and so I still look up to them, but now it's just kind of, you want to put yourself, on the same playing field. Now that they have a little more experience, they've obviously accomplished some amazing things, but those are all things that I want to accomplish, and what better way to try and do that than being in that situation with them on a daily basis and living with them. And kind of just seeing how, they act beyond running, because there's, I think, a lot with that, and sometimes it's not them always being super locked in, but how do they relax and let themselves take their mind off of running too.
And you guys got a high-profile edition with Matthew Central as well. What's it been like having him?
He was my roommate at camp, and he is, maybe one of the funniest guys I've ever met. I think me, Mark, and him clicked and got along really well, and I think it just made every day super funny, whether it was driving down a run or just sitting around the kitchen table. He's a character, and I think I'm even, more excited to hop into workouts with him because he's got some speed that I know will push everyone in the group.
Yeah. And so what's the plan for the rest of the year?
Rest of the year, that's a good question because I barely know a month in advance. Because I didn't know if I was going to do cross or race the 5K until mid-January probably. But I think we're going to do USA Indoors, at least as of now, and haven't even bothered to ask him about outdoors because I know he won't tell me yet.
So, did you want to race cross? How close? Obviously, you guys said a women's team there, but not no men.
Yeah, it was kind of always whatever Jerry wanted. I think when he first said it, I thought I definitely transitioned away from cross. But one, when I realized it was a 10K and not a 12K, and two, just I think the idea of trying to make a world team was definitely romanticizing the idea. But at the end of the day, my biggest goal would be trying to make a world championship team, and so whatever he thought was going to be best for my development, I was just going to buy into fully. I was pretty excited to run indoor track because last year, just coming back from Achilles surgery, he was a little short, and I didn't get to do as much. It was really great just to step back on the indoor track and run an individual race.
Yeah, well, it's interesting. I told to a few athletes. Yeah. Everyone essentially says any race plan, so whatever Jerry tells us. Do you guys like that he just tells you what to do, or do you want to have more input?
So while he does give us a plan, I think there's also a lot of you need to trust your instinct. Like that last 2K, he was kind of just like, you guys have to squeeze. I think I would have liked to have squeezed a little better, but I also, it was definitely a grind that last 2K. And so I think he knows it won't always go to what, the plan he says, and that he trusts us to kind of trust our instincts. It was very similar to Coach Mill at Stanford. It was basically that last 1200 was kind of on me to feel out what I thought was best in each situation.
I sort of mean in terms of choosing which races you.
It
seems like it's kind of a dictatorship.
I mean, he definitely has 51% of the vote.
Yeah.
I think from what I've heard, I'm very new.
Yeah.
He'll listen if you want to do a certain race, but I think at the end of the day, he does kind of have this master plan, and it's kind of does it fit into that plan. And I'm sure there might be some races I'll really want to do that I won't do, but I think if I'm able to just step back and come at it with the perspective that he's doing what he thinks is best for me, I think it makes it pretty easy to listen.
All right. Well, nice job today.
Thank you very much.
Good luck, USA Eagles.
Thank you.